Let's test if our VPC is correctly configured by launching an EC2 instance into this public subnet. So we search for EC2 instance and we click into it. So on my default landing page for EC2, I have 0 instances. So I'm going to click on running instances so I can create a new instance, or I could just scroll up here and click on launch instance. I'm going to give my instance a name. It's going to be my application server. I'll keep the default Amazon Linux OS image, and then for the AMI I'm going to search for T2 micro. The instance type, I'm going to search for T2 micro for the instance type, and this is it. T2 micro. Good. I will select a key pair. Now to the network settings. Under the network settings, we are going to click on edit so we can configure it properly. Here we make sure we select the VPC that we created, which is this second one, lab VPC. Now notice immediately we selected the VPC, the subnet colon change, and we have the private subnet. But we don't want to put this instance in the private subnet. We want it to be to have access or to receive inbound traffic from the internet. So we select the public subnet, so we put it in here. So for the firewall security group, we have already created a security group. So we can't create security group. Then what we do is we select an existing security group, select security groups, and we create this. You remember this security group, our application security group, when we created it. You can refer to previous videos. Then we select app SG. So that is it. For the storage, I'm going to leave it at this default state. Now let's go into the advanced details. So we've created an inventory app role was created as an IAM role for this instance. So we select it. Now we scroll all the way down to user data. So I have a user data which I'm going to paste. What is user data? User data simply means what is going to happen when you launch the instance. This code here will execute. So this basically is going to install an Apache web server and then download some files from an Amazon S3 bucket, unzip the files, download Amazon SDK for PHP, and then turn on the web server. Now let's launch instance. If all goes well, then this instance should launch without an error, or successfully initiated the launch of this instance. So let's go into the instance and so we now have the app server instance running, but it's not yet available. It's still initializing. So those user data is apparently executing now. So let's wait for it. So our instance is now available. Now, if everything is working fine, then when I copy this public IPv4 address and paste it on my browser, I should be able to see the application that was installed and loaded when I booted the instance, from the user data. So let me call up my Edge browser, and then I'm going to just paste this and see. Good. So the inventory app is showing, so everything is actually working. The instance is running.